Hello, Lawrence.
Hello, everybody. How is my camera, by the way?
Your
Is it
camera is
okay?
good. It's so good. It looks as if you are wearing glasses now.
I am.
Wow.
It's yeah. I mean, I shouldn't be too surprised after years of computers and computer screens getting towards my, the magic 40 years of age. It was time that my eyes started failing. Ironically, my eyes are okay. Actually, I have almost 20/20 vision, but I have got an astigmatism in my right eye, and it's slightly worse than my left eye. And the eye doctor said I have to wear glasses. So here we are
You
for
know
the
what?
computer.
You know what these are? These are future grandmaster glasses.
I hope so. I hope they make me more clever. Maybe I can solve tactics better.
Very intimidating X-ray vision of tactical expertise. So, write in the comments, do you like Lawrence with or without glasses more? Anyway, let's get
There we go.
into the tactics. What are we talking about today?
Oh,
Oh,
something happened. I'm
internet.
here. Weird.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay.
I can see you.
Okay.
Okay.
Everything is good.
Okay. So, what's going on?
Is internet problems or?
I see you perfectly fine. I hear you perfectly fine.
I hear you too. I see you too. As if nothing ever happened.
Let's carry on.
Absolutely. So what are we
Okay.
talking about? Oh no, there seems to be a delay, right? I think we are
There is a
listening.
little. Is it my end? Can it be me? I haven't had internet problems since I
Was born.
upgraded. No, I had internet problems forever here, and then I upgraded and got a new box. And actually, they had it completely wired the wrong way in this whole building. It was incredible. And I got it all fixed. So I saved everybody, not just me, everybody on my floor. But apparently, it's okay at the moment.
Okay, I'm doing a speed test right now for myself quickly. Oh,
I was
that's
gonna
okay.
do.
So 100 megabytes, that is how it's supposed to be. But the upload, that is the most important thing. And if it's over 10, everything's fine. And maybe it was just a little hiccup for some unexpected reason. I have more than 100 download. Wow. Yeah, I have 37, 36. There's something in the background. I don't know. But that's more than enough. Okay, I think
My upload is 12.
that should be fine.
Yeah.
Everything above 10 is good.
Weird.
Okay, anyway, yeah, should be fine. Let's try this again. Lawrence, so
Okay.
what are we talking about today?
Okay, so today we're going to continue in our theme of looking at legendary players and tactics with legendary players. And today it is the Dutch legend himself, Jan Timman. Jan Timman, you probably know more about than some of the other guys we've looked at, right, Arne? Or you've heard of Jan?
Last time we had Koltov, and that
Yeah,
I
Kotov,
didn't
yeah.
know too much about, but Jan Timman definitely rings a bell. It's like the times where I was reading the chess magazine in the 80s and 90s. So this name popped up quite a lot, and yeah, I was surprised because I was starting to look at Timman a bit later that he was actually considered one of the superstars, one of the contenders even for Kasparov, and he was even playing in championship matches maybe or something like this. Well, he was one of the he is still,
Yeah,
my god.
he never
Thank god he is.
he never made it to a world championship final. He was a candidate numerous times, as far as I can tell. He was probably at his peak something like number 3 in the world, I guess, something
something like that. Yeah.
So an awesome player. I remember groups, him and Anderson and Kasparov in the 80s and Tony Miles and all of these great players. So, you know, complete legend, still plays from time to time today. Obviously not rated what he used to be. He's still over 2,500. He's 70 years old. So he's still over 2,500, 70 years old, won a bunch of tournaments. And he's also famous for chess composing. That's one of his things. I don't know if he's doing a lot of it right now, but he's a fantastic composer.
Didn't know that.
Really loves chess, really loves chess. Stylistically, Jan Timman was, actually, it's not such a clear for me what his style is. But yeah, classic player. And yeah, he could play anything, and we're going to have a look at a few examples of his great tactics. So first one now is this position that we see on the board, Timman against Pomar from Las Palmas in 1977, white to play. Black has obviously just taken the pawn on g2, but we're going to get a nice warm up here. We've got a queen, rook, and knight surrounding this black king, but we need to find a clear route to convert this.
I found it already.
You found it already? Okay, show me.
I'm pretty sure. So for you at home, just to quickly understand, who are we? Who's this guy with the glasses? Who's this guy with this weird lamp in the background and all of that? So this is Trent's Tactics. Almost every Friday we're doing tactical expertise. Lawrence is teaching us how to use the tactics, how to think, how to get better at the tactics. This is one thing you're lacking of. This is your show to go to and to solve those puzzles right here. You can see in the description the ChessBase News article where all of those puzzles are listed. Take your own time, stop the video and think and get better at the tactics with the help of Trent's Tactics. Okay, so... So, and by the way, I'm such a weirdo that I even forgot that in the very beginning you put in the right move already. I completely forgot about it. I was thinking about a different move in a different move order. But so this is now I'm even more sure this is correct.
Okay, so let's hear it then.
So it is knight h6 check.
Okay, so we always look for the checks. That's number one. There's only one check in this position. The king can only go to f8.
And now we have this beautiful move, knight f5.
Brilliant. So now we continue to threaten mate. Queen h8 check. Yeah, he only has one move. Otherwise, it's mate. He
more or less even two, I would say, but yeah.
Well, yeah, so he can either take the knight with the g pawn or the e pawn. It doesn't really make a difference because
it doesn't, because there's a rook on a1. In any other case, taking with the e pawn would have been brutal, I would say. Now we take on h7, threaten checkmate once again, with 2 moves or at least 3 moves, or we will win a piece in the least. I actually don't think it's checkmate anymore, because no, it is checkmate. There's no way to escape that.
There's really no way to escape this. I mean, it is quite simply rook h8 coming, mate. Well done.
Good. That's the spirit. I like that.
Okay,
let's go
on to the next. So this is the game Timman against Hübner, who may be more familiar, of course, to our watchers, our listeners. Hübner, one of the greatest German players of all time. By the way, just talking about the greatest German players of all time, if the young Vincent Keimer continues his progress as he is, he is going to be a force in the world of chess. I mean, I interviewed him actually yesterday after the game from the Prague Festival, and he is a very special guy. He's so mature beyond his years.
It's scary almost,
It's scary. I mean, he's He's like an old soul in a young body, with all of this knowledge and wisdom.
Yeah.
And it would not surprise me if he actually becomes the greatest German player of all time. Just would not surprise me.
We will mark your words. I'm very,
Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. So, but Hübner at the time was a top 10 player as well, playing against Timman in Tilburg, 1988. White to move.
Okay.
What are we thinking?
So we're thinking of checks again. We're thinking of taking some pieces again. One of the checks would be on h6,
Yeah.
which looks quite tempting. But
Yeah.
after taking, there is no absolute direct crucial follow up. There's just too little amount of pieces to really seal the deal here, in my opinion. And taking on d5 to open up the rook is just too slow for now. Of course, I can hope that the queen takes on d5.
Yes. You could hope for that little... But you're right. If
But tactics are not about hope.
They aren't. They're not about wishful thinking, as I tell some of my students. And in fact, after c takes d5, I think bishop takes f5.
And everything is...
and just take on d5, and everything is really secure. This is only one move. Well, you actually have to be a little bit careful. Sorry, I don't want to.
Oh yeah, true. After g6, queen h. Okay.
Well, queen g5. Maybe you've got this cute move, f6, because of the pin across here. And if queen h6, I don't know. Even here, rook f7.
Yeah, the rook is enough. The rook is enough.
But this is a bit of a clumsy way to do it. H6 is probably also just as good here, actually. And queen e6 next to control everything. And black has got more than enough defensive resources. So
the checks aren't really helpful. So
no,
what we have to do is take a pawn on g7, in my opinion.
That's exactly what we have to do. Or rather, we have to look at that.
Yeah, we have to look at that.
That is the move we have to look at.
So if knight takes the pawn on g7, this is good because we are maybe winning a pawn.
Well, let's have a look. So knight takes g7.
Firstly,
it's a destructive sacrifice, right? So these kind of sacrifices, when you've got the knight on f5, you really want to look for this move a lot when there's a real lack of defensive pieces on your opponent's king. So this move is very much a possibility, and it's a move you have to consider. But a lot of calculation is then required. So does he firstly have to take? That's question number one. Does he, because it's not check. Always look out for the Zwischenzugs in this position, because a lot of the time you can get hit by a nasty Zwischenzug suddenly. Not sure there's one here, but you have to be careful in general. All right. So I don't see a Zwischenzug here.
Yeah, but I see, the follow-up, if you wouldn't take, would be queen g5, and I think...
Queen g5, or maybe just, just to illustrate, even just knight h5.
Yeah, true. That's even,
just
it's
threaten
enough
that
effectiveness.
or that. Yeah, I mean, the holes are too much.
So
okay,
taking is quite important. Then I would follow up with queen f6 check.
Okay, queen f6 check. I only have one move.
I do this to don't let the king escape to h8 for now.
Okay.
Yeah, the only problem is... maybe it isn't a problem. So how about now? I think I know. So you would think it is taking on d5, but actually, what about rook b3 instead?
Yeah, nice move, rook b3. Yeah, c takes d5 doesn't actually threaten the check because the bishop is covering it, and that might give black actually an important tempo to try and save the game. For example, maybe I can just take. Now you can't go rook b3 because I take it. And actually, all of a sudden, Probably here as white, you have to even think about trying to make a draw. You always have the perpetual check, which is very useful. But if you try and get
more
too fruity, can black start to pretend to defend this position? Looks like he might be able to defend this position.
Yeah.
Got to be very careful here with white. I mean, you always have the perpetual, but
not even more now.
Well, sorry, yeah. Yeah, because if queen g5, queen g6. Right.
So
you can
yeah.
still 10.
Oh, okay.
This is probably still
That's
good enough.
That's a good move again. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
But it's not mate, right? No. But your move rook b3, I absolutely love, because you're basically trying to come over to g3, which is a square he can't control. And I guess the point is that if bishop g4,
I guess rook g3 after h5. Well, is it just so simple, or is there more to it? What happens after h3?
I think you got to go h3.
Yeah, I'm thinking of e6, but h3 is maybe.
I think it's has
even
to be the
more
move,
straightforward. Yeah. So
you don't have to make your task difficult. I mean, black can still play on though, right? For example, hold on here.
Okay.
Takes, right? And now h4.
That's nice.
But you don't have to take it. You can still go here.
No. You do it even better.
You can check.
Yes.
No, this is over.
That is.
Oh, sorry. You open the h file.
Yeah.
So this is not survivable then after bishop g4 or g3. Okay, so after that, then maybe I have to go rook e8.
Wow, is it not the correct solution?
Might be.
Might be.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, rook e8 is... So, okay, but this has to work, no? Let's see. So rook g3 check. Let's go for the obvious again.
Okay, rook g3
King
check.
f8. Now, nasty, annoying, the king will leave on e7 if we are moving our queen too much. Yes. Oh, interesting. I thought it was already over, but then Lawrence just placed the move rook e8. Maybe it is still over. Who knows?
Well, we can't give up here, right?
No. That's...
So we need to... You need to always in these positions see if you can continue to create threats. If you can't create threats, then probably it's not working.
Yeah, we have to understand we're a piece down.
We're a piece down, so we have to create a threat here.
Good. So let's create a threat. Okay, I think I see it. It is rook g7.
Okay, rook g7. So you're creating a threat of mate on f7. I've got 3 ways to defend against that. If I go queen e7, let's start with that.
Okay, that's queen h6. That was the move I was missing earlier.
Queen h6. So now you're threatening a nasty discovery.
And I think this has to be it.
Queen takes e5.
Still not. Well, what about rook g5 now?
Yeah, just rook g5, no? Just wins, actually, oops. Rook g5 just wins f4.
Those glasses. I mean...
Yeah. Blame it on the glasses.
Yeah.
Rook g5 is winning a full queen.
Yeah.
That's it.
Easy as that. So queen doesn't really work well, I think. There's nothing really to... I mean, queen could go to h4, but...
No, that doesn't... So queen e7 is out. So...
The other 2 moves...
Sorry, after this, what if I go rook d8 here?
Okay.
Because your other threat... Well, you're threatening just rook back somewhere, mate. So I'll go here to give my king some space.
Okay, rook h7, king e8,
Eight.
rook h8, king
Seven.
d7. And now we are threatening... No, it's not a mate.
Not mate. It's absolutely not mate.
Okay, wait, let me re-roll this, please.
Okay. So
'Cause
this
I
is a critical moment.
Yeah, that is. Guys, for you at home, have you?
Yeah, pause that video.
Why does that not work so easy? What about if we play d5 now?
CD5?
Yeah.
Feels very slow to me to do this.
Because now... Yeah, I'm
You
not
want to
sure.
play d6. Okay, and if I go here?
Now we take on h7 again. And now we give a check on c6. Oh, the queen is so annoying.
You can take on a8 though.
Yeah, but that doesn't... Or does
good
it
enough.
help? Is it good enough? Yes,
Yeah,
it is, right?
this is good enough. Because you've got rook check.
Yeah, true. Because the rook check on h8 is actually unstoppable. Nice. Okay.
So
d5 was a good move.
I don't love it because I played rook takes d5 and it might not be...
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, for example, if I go bishop f5 here suddenly, you can still go rook g5 check.
Now I would go rook g5 check, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, white is probably still winning, but...
Oh, here I wouldn't even...
Oh.
I would just give the check now, I guess.
Ah, you mate me.
Yeah.
That's nice. Queen c6. That's actually very pretty.
Because, yeah, there's no piece coming in between anymore. That was the main idea of d5, after all, to go to c6 with the queen. Right. And not being able to retake.
Right. Now, I would say in general that this is okay, but you really only want to play moves like c takes d5, i.e. a non-forcing move, when your forcing variations don't work.
Yeah.
And let me just finish
sure.
my thought process, because what's happened, it's really great actually, what's happened here is that when you see a line like that, let's say you start with a non-forcing line like c takes d5, try and use some of the ideas that you found in that line in more forcing lines. So for example, the first line we looked at was rook takes h7, king e8, and then we just looked at rook h8 check. But now there should be another move available to you that you can borrow from that line, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. Now we can go to c6 with the queen and check already, I guess.
Exactly. You can go queen c6 check immediately. And that's just the end of the game.
Yes,
you don't even have to sweat it, right? Bishop d7, rook h8 just wins immediately. And of course, queen d7, you give this check again. And now you have another swing over, let's say.
Sweet.
And you win. And you would see that. Maybe you don't see queen c6 check immediately, but you see it if you look at that other variation. Right?
True, yeah. Yeah, as always, the clues, this detective game is what is making a lot of fun.
It's not over just yet. It's not over just yet.
I know,
Let's say he goes rook e7.
So...
Rook e7. Yeah.
Well, we threaten mate again on h8, and we take on h7, I guess.
Okay, so we take on h7.
The king has to move.
The king moves, and actually, somehow, d7 is a...
Check, boop, nothing. Okay, that's not an option. That was wrong. Taking on h7.
Yeah, so taking on h7 might be a, let's call it. I mean, the finish to this is not. You have to explore a lot of moves here. So, well, not a lot of moves, but I mean, there aren't that many moves available to explore. Let's say.
So queen h6 again, and the king moves back again. And after taking on d5, the queen.
No. We're going in the wrong direction.
Yeah. True.
So try and use a bit more firepower in this attack. Additional firepower, let's say.
Okay. Well, the rook on f1 you are talking about?
Yeah, no, I'm not, because it actually takes a while for that rook to get involved.
Too long.
Somehow. Yeah. Somehow I don't love that.
Okay. Oh, it's so simple, is it?
What?
Gee.
Show me.
No, it's not that simple. But e6 is, of course, very tempting.
Yeah.
So the bishop cannot take.
Well, if the bishop takes, now rook takes h7.
Yeah.
And
We win this piece, which is enough.
It's more than enough. And that's actually
But what happens after rook e6? That I have to.
Well, it's mate.
Okay.
It?
Oh, yeah. That is correct.
That's the key.
That is mate.
That's the key thing.
That's why it's working very good.
Exactly.
Now, but we have to still go back, right?
Sorry?
We have to go back even further again.
Because no.
Because
no, this was all forcing. So check rook g7.
Yes. So now we didn't talk about rook e7 and bishop e6.
We did. We just saw rook e7, and bishop e6 we didn't see, but rook takes h7 is a fairly comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
Mate in 2. Note how this is very similar to the first example. That's why I chose it.
True. True.
The pattern recognition as well. The rook on h7, the queen on f6. Just bear that in mind.
Okie dokie. Nice one. Nice. One last one.
All right.
And then we will do some tactics.
Oof. Do we do a tough one or do we do a medium? Okay, let's do this one. We're actually going to flip the board. We're black.
Damn it. I would have taken the bishop on a6 with white.
Yeah, that's right.
Very interesting tactic.
Very nice tactic.
Sometimes it's so easy. So we're black.
It is. Black to play. It's a position which...
I see it already. I see it. It's super, super clever. I cannot see it. I cannot see it. Wait, I'm wrong.
You're wrong. I was going to say that's quite clever. Because
what was I
thinking? It didn't come to me so quickly, but...
What was I thinking again? Oh gosh, sometimes you have those weird ideas which are not working at all. Okay. So guys, stop the video. It's time to think a little bit.
Yes,
Timman in black wins this. Quick check. Pop. Okay, I really see it.
Okay.
I was on the right. I believe you. I'm on the right way, and it is, of course, this is exceptional. I think.
Yes.
It is bishop f1.
Well done. It is. Giving up the bishop. Because
you see that the knight is kind of trapped already a little.
Yes. So bishop f1 threatens the pawn. So you have to take it. You can't allow bishop to take it.
King c4.
Yeah, nicely shoulder barging this king. And now you're ready to come in. And after knight d2 check, king d3, it's actually a relatively straightforward victory. Knight b3, and the king walks in, munches the pawn. And
it's amazing.
Yeah. Now, what's really important is, in a blitz game, you might play a move like bishop d3.
Yeah.
And suddenly, after king b4, it's a dead draw.
Mm-hmm.
Because now the king can't come in, and we have an easy fortress here with white. The king comes back, no problems at all. Easy fortress. Right? So very important, bishop f1, taking, using that moment, that half move to win. Nice.
That was
All right.
Timman. It's time to do some training section tactics.
Yes.
Everybody, over to the ChessBase training section. Let's solve some tactics there, just for 10 minutes. I mean, Lawrence always says half an hour a day.
Yes, I mean, I always tell my students half an hour a day tactics, regardless of your situation, because I think there's always a time to find half an hour. A lot of the time it could, I hate to say it, if you're on the toilet and you're there for 10 minutes, use that to solve tactics. Genuinely, if you are on the metro, if you're on the U-Bahn,
and you need to go on the toilet.
You need to, while you're waiting for your pasta to boil.
While you are in the U-Bahn.
While you're waiting for your pasta to boil, it's a 12-minute pasta. Do some tactics. You can definitely find that 20 minutes minimum, half an hour, it will change your life. All right, let's see. We're at 25:04 now. I don't know what we're aiming for exactly, but let's just aim as high as we can.
3,000 is our overall super aim. I don't know how we can ever get that in the limited time we are having, but it's a goal to aim for at one point. I mean, and I didn't expect it, but getting to 2,500 was already like monster tough.
It's a monster. It's a monster.
It is. So let's checkmate on g7.
So we'll checkmate here. Next position. We will just
left
make
or right.
Queen. Yeah, we can't go left because
true.
Okay, this one is pretty straightforward from what I can see. I'm just double checking. Yeah.
No checks. We just take on c6, right?
6 takes. And then if he goes rook d8.
Wait, after taking on c6, takes back, queen takes, rook d8, we go rook d3?
Correct. Exactly. And then if knight b4, queen b6 check, we'll win. It is correct to take on c6. He goes rook e5. Shouldn't make a big difference overall.
Let's see. Does it really not? Rook d3, bishop b4.
Knight b4.
Oh no, we just. Oh yeah. Knight b4.
We can give it.
Whoa. Is rook d4 actually correct?
But we don't actually threaten anything there.
Oh, true. No. Yes, you're right.
Rook d3 is definitely correct.
It is definitely correct. Okay, I trust you with that. Oh, wow.
Okay, he continues to be stubborn. Okay.
So if we have to. It isn't. It's still like a bit shaky.
I mean, I think I see a move that wins, but I'm not sure it's
the right one.
Yeah.
So we cannot play rook b3 because the rook will go to b5, right?
Correct.
We cannot play d8 check because the queen just takes.
Correct.
Queen b6 check, the king goes to c8, and difficult to follow up on this. Whoopsie! What do we have here? We have a challenger, huh? We have a challenger. And then I'm also thinking about this super weird... It's not working. I thought about f4.
No, f4 you really want to avoid playing because rook e2 check and you can even
And it
lose.
falls apart.
No, I mean, the move that I had is quite a... Well, it probably does. Rook e2, king g1, queen
king
e7.
h1.
King h1, queen e7.
And then we can...
Check, king c8.
Oh. Okay. Okay. No, okay, let's not think about f4. So heck, what is going on here again?
Well, I would actually play the quiet move here, but of course, who am I?
Who are
I mean,
you?
there are two moves that I'm looking at here, just so you know. Okay, there's the move rook c3, attacking the knight. Then if the rook moves back, then you can go rook b3 check. And if the queen goes back to e7, this is where we also have rook b3 check again, and that is probably good enough. And I was also thinking about the move a4 here, just covering the square.
Oh, that
Probably a good move.
is interesting.
Yeah, probably a good move.
But there's another problem.
Okay.
What if we even give a check on b3 with the rook,
And rook b5?
and the king just goes to c8?
No, yeah, possibly. But then I think rook c3. And
Queen e7, queen d8.
Queen a6 also exists there. No, you might get mated in that line.
Okay.
I think it's between a4 and rook c3.
Shall we give a hint here? Let's not risk it too much.
Oh, he does want to
Give
give a
a
check.
check. Good, we did
Queen
that. Good,
b6,
we
check,
did that.
Queen b6, king c8, rook c3, queen e7. Wow. Rook b3, rook b5. I see. No.
I mean, look, can I say something here?
Yeah.
Rook b3, rook b5, rook takes b5, queen takes, queen takes, knight takes, king h3.
Okay, it might win, but that can't be the solution.
It cannot, right?
I mean, it's probably winning for white, but I doubt that is actually.
Okay.
I guess it's queen b6 check, king c8, rook c3. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh,
It said give a check.
No.
There are no more checks.
On d8?
No, the queen takes.
Yeah.
No, this is nasty. It said give a check, but there are no checks.
It did.
What the? Rook c3.
Oh, this is not nice.
That's so out of order. I want my points back. The machine lied to me.
I want my points back.
I want my points back. That's so
Oh,
nasty. It said give a check.
Yes.
You're recording this.
Why do we have those hints? I will talk with
tell the programmers I want 14 points back. Okay, let's try and understand why rook c3 is the correct move. So I thought, so firstly, okay, so if rook e7, now we can give a check, king c8. Okay.
No,
Now,
I think you what you wanted to do is give a check with the queen, right? On b6.
You can also do this. So check has to go here. And now you can give check like this. King d7, and I see some mating nets with this and queen c8. That's what I
Beautiful.
saw. If the king goes to the corner, we can just take, we just go rook a3. And and if the king obviously goes back, now we go rook b3. So that is winning.
Yeah.
And if the queen does the same, I think we do something similar. Check here and check. And if king d7,
rook d5.
but then rook d5.
No,
let's
give exactly.
Check here, but it's not over. King d8.
Rook d3.
King c8.
Oops. Jeez, this is crazy.
Yeah, no, this is just not really a full solution here. It wants us to do this. This is the other way. Here, and now we're covering d5 and now we go rook d3. And if he goes king d3,
that is a nice one. Okay.
Okay. I mean, it's not.
Still not over. King f5. My God.
No, king f5. But now the king, you feel is the queen's covering.
Okay, let's. You know what we're doing here?
Yeah.
I've never ever clicked on this button. What happens if we click on criticize position?
Oh. Please do.
I cannot. it's
Oh,
because
you want me to do it? For it to say, oh, we can put feedback.
Yes.
The hint told me to give a check, and when I gave the 2 possible checks, it said I was wrong. Please, can I have my 14 point back? Merci. There we go.
If we don't get those 14 points back, I don't know how. Okay,
I-
yes.
I'm going to be mad.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Next
move on.
position. Yeah, let's
Okay, easy one here. Mate in 2. Classic queen sacrifice.
very
mate.
nice. Yep.
Over here.
Difficult.
Says difficult, but is it really? Okay.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. He's attacking a bishop. He's attacking 2 bishops.
This is really evil. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, this is absolutely not straightforward to me.
Queen c3, b4. But there's no check, mate. What happens if we take on b6? It takes. They don't even have to take.
Yeah, but c takes
back.
b6. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to take him, and you can even just take.
Wow, the tactics section is trolling us today. That's the only explanation.
Actually, I actually can't even get close to this one. It's incredibly bothersome. I'm not even close to. I'm not even close to starting. That's incredible.
That is funny.
What I want to do is going to require a lot of engineering. Wow, this is so nasty. This is so nasty.
Wow. I'm still looking at rook takes bishop.
I think
takes
bishop
b6.
takes b6 is the move, and I think it's going to be something like bishop takes b6. I don't know if you can take on g2.
I think you cannot take on g2 because then we go to queen a5, right?
Yeah, c takes b6, queen a7 check.
And then the rook
d8.
jumps
Even
over
that,
to. No, it cannot jump.
Even that is not like totally.
Rook g1.
Yeah, but you're working hard to make that work. You're working hard to make that work.
No. That's
No?
it already. No. That
Go
is
on.
no. Look, bishop takes b6.
Yeah.
Take queen takes g2. Queen
Yeah.
a5.
Yeah. C takes b6.
C takes b6.
I check and knight takes d6.
Exactly.
Sorry. Yes.
And
King
that
D7.
is
King
that.
Is it king d7?
What do we take? I guess we just take the rook, and then we can take the bishop next.
Yeah, you actually material up there. Okay, so we're getting somewhere.
So what happens if they take back though?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe
then rook. No, that also.
No, I have it. I think I have it. I have the idea. I
Queen
think there you go, queen b4.
b4, but then what is the threat?
Well, it's more, they can't take the bishop on g2 because you take on d6 check. And if king c8, knight a7 is mate, and if king a8, then you
It's
find a way
check,
to bring the...
of course.
Yeah, then you
Okay,
find a way.
let's go for that. That was freaking tough.
Okay, no, I'm pretty sure it is because there's no really any more options. It just says solve.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm going to criticize this.
Now we're criticizing every single position. Lawrence is so triggered today.
Let's have a look at white. You see, it only gives...
Oh yeah, let's see.
Slightly better for white. I mean, this is a terrible...
Queen takes
terrible
g2. Bishop
queen
a7
takes g2,
check. We were wrong.
7 check, king c8, queen c3. I mean, come on. Queen g6, and now you need rook hg1, queen f6, bishop b6. This is not even close to mate. Rook f7. No, I mean, and then you have to find knight a7, this, king c8, and knight a5. I mean, give me a break. Give me a break.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
So this was not the one.
Okay. Next one. Let's hope it can only get better. I don't know.
Well, this one is relatively straightforward, it seems. From what I can
just
see.
take on c3 with the rook, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Good.
Very
okay.
easy.
We're back there. We're back there.
This is not mate. Queen d5, king b4.
But almost.
King c4 is mate, sorry. Just mate in two.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops. Didn't even see that.
This.
Okay. Oh, beauty.
All right, just buzz through these. This one is queen takes e2.
Is it that easy?
Yeah.
Is there no, right? No. Okay. Wow. And out of a sudden, I mean, this was rated 2,100, and I think it's a bit messed up today.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it. It's weird.
Unfortunately, I mean, what unfortunately, but the servers had to reboot yesterday. I cannot believe that this is affecting the tactics section. But who knows, maybe there is like, I don't know. Anyway, let's solve this one and call it a day then. So
okay, so this one. So so we have bishop takes a6 in the position, which looks very strong. And to be honest, I don't really see another idea straight away. My question is, are we running into a knight jump? My queen is a bit exposed. So some knight d4, but then we can always take on f8. So that's not actually such a big deal. This doesn't look like such a big deal, to be honest.
So what move are you now looking at?
Bishop takes a6.
Bishop takes a6 is the first move we will think of, right?
Queen a5 exists. Queen b6 then. Takes, king c7.
But then takes, no, cannot take.
No. That's a little bit dicey.
Cannot work.
A little bit dicey.
Is there not a nice knight move? A discovered knight move.
That's the other thing I was trying to work, actually. But knight b5. You're right.
Yes, it's threatening checkmate.
Queen a5. Knight b5 threatens queen a6.
Must be it.
Yeah, I think
Why?
it's,
Oh, yeah. Knight
yeah,
b5 has to
it
be
is.
it. Come on.
It is. It is. Well done.
Okay.
Eight. Okay. King
Okay.
eight.
Wait. So, is it?
No sweat. Don't
Is
have
it?
to
Do we
overcomplicate this.
just take the pawn?
Yes.
Is it that simple?
Yes.
There's no discovered knight move from black side now.
Doesn't matter because it's mate. We can hang the queen. Rook a4
Okay.
is mate.
Okay. Yes, baby. Oh no, we have 2,499. Come on, one more.
All right,
Let's
one
get
more
back to
quick.
5,000.
What the? What is this? White to move and draw? Oh, I think I have
White
it.
to move and draw. Wow. So this has to be a stalemate somehow, right?
It's beautiful. Look, I'm going to show you because we're tied for time. But look
Okay.
at this. It's rook h2. If he takes with the rook, it's
Oh,
stalemate. And if he takes with the knight, we go king g2 and we win the rook in the corner. And two knights can't checkmate a king. Isn't that cute? Look at
that
that.
is so amazing. Well done, Lawrence. Wow. Wow.
yeah, and if he
Wow.
takes it, it's
Wow.
stalemate.
Wow. Wow. Nice one. What a nice end result. Okay.
Certainly.
Everybody, thank you for watching. I will talk
Yes.
with our tactics training person today. This was the first
Exactly.
time that we were like a bit annoyed. I know if you're doing tactics training all the time, you're going to get annoyed at one point about this
That's
or
true.
that tactic in any way of or form for whatever tactics trainer this is. But yeah, let me see if we can adjust that. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon. Bye bye.
See you next week. Cheers. Bye bye.